In today's video, I'm gonna be sharing our favorite fun and frugal date night ideas. These are our tried and true, most favorite things that we've done throughout the years that have been extremely cheap and fun and have brought my husband and I closer together. So I hope you find them valuable too. My name is Emily, and here at Savvy Sense, we love to empower other moms to become savvy savers. So make sure to hit like and subscribe for more videos like this, and also just any tips and help that you need with budgeting. We got you covered. The first tips I'm going to share are ones that we have tried and love, but the last ones are ones I really want to do that are on my bucket list, and maybe you'll want to try them too. So make sure to stick around for that. All right, this first one is to go play tennis. Sounds pretty simple, but all you need is a couple rackets and some tennis balls. In our area, we have tennis courts at local parks. But if you don't have that in your area, I know that almost all high schools have tennis courts, local colleges. You can also there's usually a rec center maybe close by where you pay a small fee to get in and you can go play tennis. My husband and I have also loved learning how to play pickleball and racquetball, and so just anything like that is super fun date. It's free. I'm not free or really cheap, and it's exercise, so it's just a great time. This next one makes us feel young at heart, and we love it, and that is to go to an arcade. So we'll either do $20 or we'll go to a nickel arcade and play for an hour, but it's so fun. I grew up going to arcades and I loved them, and my husband does too, so it's just something that we both enjoy. And it just kind of makes us feel young again, and is a little different than what we would normally do, and it's super fun. This one is to go on a hike. Now, I really love this one because it kind of takes us out of our normal date night and has us get out together either at lunchtime or in the morning. It's kind of a win-win for us because we can get outside in the morning when we normally wouldn't, and our sitter can have time to play with our kids without having the stress of putting our kids to bed. And so we love going out to go on a hike, trying new areas. There's a lot of hikes near us and a lot of places to see, and so it's really great just to get outside, get some vitamin D, have some time just to disconnect from all of our devices and just have time to spend time with each other. And it's free, so we love that one. I am not good at golf by any stretch of the imagination, but this next one is to go hit a bucket of balls at the driving range. And I think anybody can do this. You don't have to be good at golf to do it. And so it's just kind of a different activity that's kind of takes us out of our normal routine and kind of, spices things up a little bit and is fun to do together. And so it's pretty frugal too, because you just pay for that one bucket or two, and that's all you have to do. All right, this next one just takes the normal date and just puts a small tweak on it, and that is to bike to dinner. So we've done this a few times. We've also biked to lunch as well, but it's fun because it just takes us out of the normal driving to dinner and then, just having the normal evening that we always do when we go out. So for us, it's just a really fun way to kind of switch up the norm and do something different. It's totally free. It's good exercise. You're not using gas. There's so many benefits. And so it's just a fun way to do it a little differently than normal. I would say I like this one a little better than my husband. He's not always 100% on board with this, but this one is to go roller skating. It's super fun. My husband and I's birthday are 4 days apart, and so one year we got a group of couples together and we all went roller skating for our birthday, and it was super fun. It kind of just brings you back to being a kid, lightens up the evening, just a lot of laughter, a lot of fun, a lot of silliness, and I'm all about that, just to kind of refresh and recharge. And it's not that expensive for 2 people to go roller skating, so I highly recommend. This one is for more of a date night in, but my husband and I, we love to just sit down and watch things, watch Netflix. But one thing we really love to do is we love to YouTube funny comedians, funny things on YouTube, just kind of have a comedy night where it's really lighthearted. It's funny. I mean, we've had evenings where we're just laughing so hard, and it's the best. We love it. And so it's just a fun way to kind of take the heaviness out of life and enjoy each other and just do it in the comfort of your own home. It's totally free. You can do it after the kids go to bed, and it's super, super fun. This is another night in, so you don't need a sitter for this one, and that is to do a taste testing night. We've done this with different cheeses and deli meat and crackers, kind of like a charcuterie board where we'll try stuff we've never had before, and it's really fun to do it together because you don't have for me, it's like I don't have my kids like asking for some and wanting to try it too. It's just like between my husband and I. So like cheeses and things like that, as you know, are more expensive. And so it does offset the cost doing it in versus getting a sitter, because we're not paying for the sitter, so we can use a little bit of that money to buy those items. Another taste testing thing we've done is with chocolate. So we'll get like 5 or 6 chocolate bars, and we'll try them and kind of rate them and see which ones are our favorites. And generally speaking, we're never on the same page about what we like. Isn't that true for a lot of married couples? Like what I love is not what he loves. So it's fun just to kind of see that and have a lighthearted evening. I love music. My husband likes it as well. And so one thing we love to do is to find local concerts that are either free or very low cost. It's really easy to find. I know this last Sunday there was a local concert with like a bunch of different high schools in our area singing. We've gone to concerts where we used to live, where there would be just kind of up and coming young artists that would perform at this one center that was just 100% free. You could come and go when you wanted, and they were honestly like really good shows. So it's a super fun thing to do. It's totally free or inexpensive, and it's a great way to support the community as well. This one is my all-time favorite because I am the extrovert in our relationship. I love being people. I love being with my friends. And so this one is to do game nights. But the nights that we host, we don't have to get a sitter. We just have to put together some snacks and people come over, we play games, we have some fun drinks, and it's just like such a lighthearted evening. We get to know like new people and we have a lot of fun. I think this one signifies that I'm getting old, but I really have enjoyed doing this year, and that is to go shopping for like Christmas or my kids' birthdays on a date instead of like paying for an activity. It's really fun to like, because normally I'm the one who does all the shopping for our kids, it's really fun to go on a date and do this with my husband because I can get his opinion and we kind of do it together, and it's just like a fun way to bring our family together by giving to each other. And so it's a fun way to switch up date nights and spend some quality time. All right, this is for a date night in, but that is to go pick up froyo or ice cream and bring it back and watch a movie. One of my favorite all-time things to do with my husband. I love it. It's such a fun way to unwind and have a little treat and like just enjoy every minute of it without any kids asking for some and just enjoying each other's company is the best. And so my husband will go pick up froyo, he'll call me and I'll tell him what toppings I want, and he'll bring it back for both of us and we'll have that, and it's just a great date night in, and it's so cheap. All right, this last one is kind of along the same lines of like attending a concert in your area. This one is just to find other free events that your community offers. If you go on your like local government's website, they'll have a calendar of like all the events taking place. I know here in August, they have something like August Nights or something, I forget what it's called, but they'll have like all the old cars in the area will come and get displayed on the street. They'll have live music and vendors, and it's really fun just to walk around and do that. There's art and wine festivals. There's like tree lightings at Christmas time. There's all sorts of things your community offers that are free, that are fun to get out and do. And so that is my last frugal and free date idea that we love to do. These next ones are ones I'm super excited to try. They're on my bucket list. I want to make them happen in 2022. So the first one is to host a progressive dinner. Now you need about 8 to 12 people to do this because you have to do like appetizers and main course and dessert. Basically, it's really great because it's a potluck style, and so you're not like fitting the bill for everybody's food. You guys are all like dividing it up, and it's a really fun way to like try different foods that other people have thought of, and like brings a lot of variety to the evening. And then you're switching houses and environments, so it really is like a really nice date night experience with friends and doing fun things. So that one is to do a progressive dinner. Another one I think would be really fun is to go test drive like a dream car. Go to like a local dealership or and you know, test drive a car. Along these same lines, I have a friend who loves to like go into like really nice jewelry stores, and she'll like try on jewelry, and I don't know, I just think it sounds kind of fun. Probably to do like every once in a while, because you don't want to be like the one that's like showing up at all these places like doing this all the time, but like just once would be really fun to do. This one is to reenact your first date. Now our first date was like a marathon. It was crazy. We went to dinner, we went to a movie, and then we went to like this like fun center where we rode go-karts and we played laser tag by ourselves. Yes, it was very romantic. And it was just like a jam-packed evening, and we've never done it since. So I think it'd be kind of fun to reenact and like remember that wonderful time when we met, and like it all went really great after that. Another one that I really think would be fun would be to try disc golf. I played this, I think, years ago, maybe when I was in high school, so I have a general idea of how it works, but I think it'd be really fun to do on a date. Because there's disc golf courses, like, believe it or not, in a lot of areas. Like, if I actually go on and Google it, there's a lot of disc golf courses near me. So it's a fun way to like kind of, you know, explore the area that you live in, and also like just get outside and try a new game. So that's one I want to try. And then another one that I want to try is called a power outage date. I was reading about this. So everything's in the dark, so it definitely keeps the spark alive. But basically, like, you can't use any power. So like, you have dinner by candlelight, you can play a game by candlelight, no electronics or anything. And so it's just like a kind of a fun date night in that like makes you get creative a little bit and also have a lot of fun together. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed these tips. Thank you so much for watching. And let me know if you've tried any of these dates that I haven't tried yet, or if you have any other date night ideas that you found that are just super fun but also inexpensive. Make sure to hit like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Okay, I'll get you some in just a minute. Go play with your babies.
No!
Okay, how about I get you some more quesadilla?
No.